Evening, everyone. Today I'm going to make a request to show you all how to cast on and cast off a rectangular loom. Pardon my speech this evening, I'm kind of tired. You're going to need this loom, rectangle of course, any type of yarn, right here, and a stylus, which is right here. I've already threaded my yarn through the stylus, so let's get started. You first want to make a slip knot, and once you have the slip knot on, you want to put your slip knot on the first peg. And to cast on, you can either wrap one peg twice and knit over. That way when you're coming back this way, you already started on row 1. You won't have to go back the other way again. So here you go. To cast on, you can go like this. I'm only going to do a few pegs because I'm not really making anything with this yarn right now. So cast on. Now to go back, you go the opposite way like this. And this is going to be your cast on row. And then you just knit over. I'm going to pause the video because it doesn't take long to knit over. Hold for a moment. So now I'm back. You've cast on your row, and now you want to start making your blanket. Of course, this is going to be the width of the blanket, and the longer you make, the width is going down this way. So here we go. You always skip the first peg when you're working on a flat panel. You wrap all the way to the last peg. I think what I'm going to do a E-wrap and purl, and that is known as the garter stitch, which won't make your ends curl when you start knitting on any type of loom. If you do a few rows of garter, your ends won't curl at all. And then I just knit over. And the way I do my garter stitches now, I knit a few rows, and then I come back and I purl. And to purl, it's going to be really hard to do upside down. You get the yarn that's on top, grab the yarn that's on the bottom, pull up a loop, messed up. Grab the yarn, it's on the peg. You're going to pull up a loop, take it off, and put it back on the peg, and tighten it up. Once again, I'm going to draw up a loop. If I can do it right. Draw up a loop, take the loop off the peg, put it back on the peg. One more time, because 3 times is always a charm. You're going to, it's hard to do it upside down. You're going to, I can't get it. Draw up a loop, like so. Once you draw up the loop, you take the loop off and put it back on the peg. And there you have it. And as you can see, you're doing 2 rows in 1 step. I'm going to finish this knit off. And it's always wise to kind of tug on your yarn to tighten it up. Finish the purl row. Put your pick through the yarn that's already on the hoop, on the peg. Draw up a loop, pull the loop off, and put it back on the peg. There you have it. Okay, you're finished making your blanket, and you've come back around to the beginning. And now you want to bind off. I've already done my first peg, but I messed up the instructions, so I want to start with this peg. But for your first peg, you E-wrap the peg to the left, knit over, move the one that was on peg 2 to peg 1, or the one on the right, knit over, move the one that's on peg 1, or the one to the right, over to the one to the left, which is peg 2. Let me show it to you again. You're going to E-wrap peg 2, or the one on the left, knit over, pull it off with your pick, put it on the first peg, the one on the right, knit over, pull it off, and put it on the peg to the left, or the second peg. Make sure you do not lose that loop, because if you do, your blanket's going to unravel. Again, you're going to E-wrap peg 2, take the loop off of peg 2, bring it over to peg 1, knit over, move it from peg 1 to peg number 2. And continue to do this until you get to your last 2 pegs, and I will show you what to do. Be right back. Okay, now we're down to the last 2 pegs of your blanket. You still want to do the same way. You E-wrap peg 2, or the one on the left, knit over, okay, move this over to peg number 1, or on the right, knit over, always E-wrap again, can't figure out which one to go, E-wrap, pull your loop up, and your blanket should be completed. You want to cut your yarn and pull the loop through, like so. Make sure you pull kind of tight. And there you have it. My little short blanket. I don't know why I can put this on. Probably wrap around a doll. But if you have any questions, post it in the comments and I will make sure I will reply back to you. Good night and have a good evening.